So I don't own cable. In fact, I haven't owned cable in years. These days I watch either YouTube videos or TV shows on websites that probably are not legal to watch TV shows on, but it's fine, okay? What are you, a cop? So when the TV series Smiling Friends dropped on Adult Swim in January of this year, I just didn't watch it. I heard it was a fantastic show from a lot of people, but I just never gave myself the time to sit down and experience it. I was also fearful of the idea of my friends and peers overhyping the show. Like, I just did not want to be disappointed. And I was also working at UPS at the time, so I didn't really have time to do anything. Hashtag 6-day work weeks, hashtag hate my life. Basically, I have a lot of mundane excuses for not watching Smiling Friends. Now, okay, you've seen the title of the video, you've seen the thumbnail, so I'm sure most of you guys with a brain can guess that I've now seen the show. And you are correct. So what was the catalyst? Well, my beautiful, lovely, astonishing goddess, Kat, basically held me at gunpoint and told me that if I didn't watch Smiling Friends, that I would face serious repercussions. I, of course, took her threats as a joke, but unfortunately, she was not kidding around. I ended up in the hospital for 3 days with a couple of broken ribs, a sprained, oh god, that hurts, and a fractured, oh geez, wow, that is totally broken. My life will never be the same again. 3 days! Okay, I lied. That's not entirely what happened. My good friend Kat just told me that the show was fantastic and to give it a firm watch, so I trusted her words, and honestly, I don't regret doing that. Smiling Friends is such a fantastic show, and I regret sleeping on it for almost a year. Actually, longer, because the pilot episode premiered on Adult Swim back on April Fools of 2020. Anyways, I know I'm late to the party, but I really just want to sit down with all of you beautiful people and just talk about why I am in love with this TV show and why you guys should give it a try if you haven't already. So without further ado, grab some snacks, sit back, relax, leave a like on the video, let me know if you want more reviews in the future, and let's just get weird.
How do I look, yellow man?
You look like you're about to tell your friend not to come to school tomorrow, man.
So Smiling Friends was created by Zach Hadel, or Psychic Pebbles, and Michael Cusack, both of which started off animating short videos on YouTube before coming together to create this beautiful fucking masterpiece. Smiling Friends revolves around a business of the same name, dedicated to making people smile and its many eccentric employees like Charlie and Pim. If a person is upset or down in the dumps, they reach out to the Smiling Friends hotline for help, but sometimes helping a client smile can be a total nightmare or just a complete buzzkill. But whenever someone needs a frown turned upside down, Charlie, Pim, and the rest of the Smiling Friends crew are always there to help.
Whoa, is that fucking blackface, dude?
No, this isn't blackface. I'm an actual demon.
So the following statements that I'm about to make are just my opinions on why I am very much attracted to this television series in every single way, shape, and form. You guys might not agree with everything I'm about to say, and that's completely okay, because most of you guys are from the United States, so we're legally allowed to disagree with each other. So what does Smiling Friends do that makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside, like a puppy, or a man covered in hair? Well, for starters, I'm a major fan of when programs feature all different kinds of animation styles. You know, shows like The Amazing World of Gumball, for example, were always mesmerizing to watch growing up because of the way the creators would utilize all different forms of art styles into the mix. Gumball used a lot of 2D animation with live photography, 3D animation, claymation, stop motion, and probably some other styles as well. Smiling Friends isn't quite as extensive with its multi-style usage compared to Gumball, but there are moments where 3D animation is used, like in the episode Frowning Friends when we are introduced to a character called 3D Squelton. Another great example would be the Devil in the episode Charlie Dies and Never Comes Back. There's just something captivating about seeing two different characters designed in different ways interacting with each other. The contrast is so fucking jarring, but in a very delightful way. Also, I really just like how both the Devil and Charlie are seen playing Rust in that particular episode. You know, it's funny because everyone who plays Rust deserves to be in hell. Please don't unsubscribe, I'm really sorry, I'm only joking. I only joke around because I love you. While we're on the topic of style, Smiling Friends has one of the most unique animation styles that I have ever seen. I feel like a lot of modern day adult animated shows just tend to blend together because of how similar they all look, but Smiling Friends, at least to me, looks vibrant, colorful, feels unique, feels fresh. The character designs really stand out to me too. The style of animation reminds me of a crazy mix between Super Jail and Meat Deep Canyon, and I just really like it. What's also crazy is how dark and sinister the plots of each episode are, despite how bright and vibrant the show looks. I mean, the idea of telling a dark story using a very vibrant, almost childish-like style isn't new by any means. I mean, programs like Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and even Happy Tree Friends have been utilizing this formula for years, but Smiling Friends nails the recipe just as good, if not better, than the rest, at least in my opinion. The storytelling is impeccable as well. Almost every single episode follows an A plot and a B plot, and usually both of those plots get resolved at the exact same time at the end of the episode, and it leaves me very satisfied, but also hungry for more, if that makes sense. My personal favorite episode by far is Shrimp's Odyssey. Everything from the A and B plots to the jokes to the characters are just immaculate, but what really sealed the deal for Shrimp Odyssey being my favorite episode is that there are two very special guest appearances in this episode. Chills, or
Number 15.
And David Firth, the creator of Salad Fingers. I mean, what an amazing lineup. For having 9 episodes only lasting 11 minutes each, the amount of cameos that Zach and Michael have managed to cram into this show so far is incredible. Again, they managed to get David Firth to play Shrimp, who again is the creator and voice of the popular internet series Salad Fingers, and also, once again, the Mad Lads managed to get Chills to feature on the Shrimp Odyssey episode as well, which was hilarious to see. Of course, there were other cameos featured like Finn Wolfhard from Stranger Things, Tom Fulp, the creator of Newgrounds, Jason Page, who sang the first opening theme song to the Pokemon anime, but probably the greatest cameo featured in Smiling Friends is the now late Gilbert Gottfried, who played God in the episode Charlie Dies and Never Comes Back, which, number one, is special to me because Gilbert was and will always be a legend, and number two, it was such a nice surprise to hear his voice play on my TV one more time. Like, I did not expect to hear Gilbert's voice again. May he rest in peace. Speaking of surprises, the show is very unpredictable, and I like it. Normally, whenever I watch a TV show, I could easily predict what's going to happen next in the plot because a lot of shows that I've seen really like to follow popular formulas that other TV shows have tried in the past because they were successful and worked. But Smiling Friends just does whatever the hell it wants. For example, in the Shrimp Odyssey episode, and I apologize by the way if I keep bringing up this particular episode, but it's my favorite and you're just gonna have to deal with it, Greg. When Pim brought over the woman believed to be Shrimpina and Shrimp said that he was not familiar with the girl, I lost it. I could not stop laughing, like I was dry heaving. I honestly expected either a happy ending between who I thought was Shrimpina and Shrimp, and I mean, there was a happy ending for both of those characters, but I genuinely thought that the woman, Jennifer, was Shrimpina. And when Charlie, Shrimp, and Jennifer explained the situation to Pim, it all just made so much fucking sense. I was bamboozled, but I liked it. Real quickly, I just want to bring up the Brazil episode as well because I feel like this episode was just a complete titty tease but ended up turning into full-blown boob. Alright, that's a terrible analogy, and I apologize, but hear me out. When the Smiling Friends episode, the Smiling Friends Go to Brazil plot became public, it stated that Pim was going to work on his novel, Charlie was going to watch a bunch of torrented shows, and Alan and Glep were going to enjoy some long-awaited chill-out time at the beach. That sounds like a pretty exciting episode, right? Well, judging by the plot, not really. Well, the episode finally came out, and the plot of the episode was nothing like how it was described. Instead of a vacation episode in Brazil, Charlie, Pim, Alan, and Glep spend 11 minutes arguing in an airport in Brazil over how Pim forgot to book a hotel, and it was hilarious. It was magical. The only time we ever get to see Brazil is outside of a restaurant window. I think what makes Brazil a great episode for me is the fact that it doesn't follow an A or a B plot structure. The episode is literally just 11 minutes of airport hotel drama. It was like watching a podcast fight between 4 friends. Honestly, the episode plot described before sounded more boring than what we received, which is why I made that very terrible analogy a few minutes ago. We were teased with a nipple and received a boob, and I liked it a lot. Overall, I really regret sleeping on this TV series. I'm an Adult Swim fanatic, but even I feel ridiculous about not sitting down and giving this television series the time it deserved months ago. Smiling Friends is a fucking treat for anyone looking to kick back, relax, smoke a doinkski, and laugh with friends. The plots are entertaining, the humor is humorous, the characters are pleasant to look at, and I believe that you should also give this television series a chance. Big shout out, of course, to my dear friend Kat for convincing me to finally sit down and give Smiling Friends a try. Hashtag, she's always right. Next, I'm gonna have to do an iceberg video on this series. Hey, by the way, is that something you guys want me to do? Do you want to see a Smiling Friends iceberg video by me? Let me know in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this review, then leave a like. Let's go for maybe 30 likes on today's video. And also comment down below if you would like me to review more shows or movies in the future, because I have a lot of fun making these kinds of videos. And commenting and liking the video lets me know that you want more of these. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Click the bell icon to be notified on whenever I upload a brand new video. Follow me on all of my social links and join my Discord server, links in the bio below. Have a great day, everyone, and remember to smile.